Welcome to the Underground Nation podcast, where real conversations rise from beneath the surface. Tonight, the host with the ghost, Bounce Ball Boogie, steps into a conversation that hits home for every community. Joining the show is Shane Coyle of Child Safety Soldiers here to talk child safety, awareness, and what it truly means when we say, it takes a village. In a world driven by screens and silence, who's watching out for the next generation? This isn't hype. This is responsibility. Tap in, lean in, stay aware. You're now tuned in to the Underground Nation podcast hosted by Bounce Ball Boogie.
Busted. This 40-year-old man arrested outside the arcade at the Santa Cruz Boardwalk on charges he intended to meet up with a 13-year-old for the purpose of having sex with her.
His reaction was more or less dumbfounded when my team, Jay the Beast, pulled up and Dozer pulled up, and I pulled up myself. He didn't know what to say. And that's where we did the citizen's arrest, which is absolutely amazing and pivotal.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another powerful episode of the Underground Nation podcast. I'm your host with the ghost, Bounce Ball Boogie. Today, we're diving into the topic that goes beyond music and entertainment. Something hits the heart of every parent, every community, and every listener who cares about the future of our children. Our guest tonight has taken the fight directly to those who prey on the innocent. He's the founder of Child Safety Soldiers, an organization dedicated to exposing online predators and protecting kids from harm. Through powerful decoy operations, raising awareness, and working with law enforcement, he's been on the front lines of a battle that many are too afraid to face. Please welcome to the Underground Nation podcast, Shane Coyle of Child Safety Soldiers.
My boy, man. Yo, listen, let me tell you something live, man. It's a blessing being on your show, man. Number one, first and foremost, knowing that children's safety is your foremost, standard, bro. To have me on your show, it's a blessing, man. It really is, dog. How you been, man? You all right?
I'm doing great, man. A lot better that you're here.
Shout out to my boy Stone, by the way, that connected us, man. Stone.
Yes, absolutely. Shout out to the cowboy.
Yeah.
Yo, Shane, I just want to say thank you for all the work you've been doing. I'm a father of 6, and I know all about weirdos coming up to my children in the past, and I just admire the work that you've done. You don't have to do it, but you're doing it, and just being courageous, going out there and doing things that a lot of people are scared to do. So on behalf of the Underground Nation, I just want to say thank you.
Hey, dude, bro. You know what? Your thank you is actually a testimony to the dedication that you have to keep the kids safe, man. Having me on your show is a blessing, man. So thank you so much, man. I started this thing off 8.5 years ago, brother. 8.5 years ago when my daughter was 11 years old. She's 20 now, so it was more than 8.5. You do the math. I'm not good with all the math. She was 11. She was 11 years old, and she was preyed on by a child predator, man. And he never got to her because I was home, fresh out of prison at the time. I did 4 years, 9 months in prison for possession. And I'm looking at my daughter's phone. I'm like, what the hell is this? It's a 13-year-old boy's profile picture and all these questions that were just too adult-like. Now, I'm a voice actor by trade. Like, that's how I make my money. I do voiceovers, for movies, TV, film, radio. And these questions were just too adult-like, bro. And I'm like, holy shit, what is your bra size? Would you ever hook up with an older guy? That was a 13-year-old boy's profile picture. So I'm like, yo, you know what? Let me act like my daughter on the phone to get this guy, And this is before the internet. This wasn't for police. This was a father, myself, avenging my daughter. You know what I mean? No, my boy's done, dude. Bro, I just killed it, man.
Using those voice acting skills, finish the job.
Nah, bro.
Yeah, I got you. Thanks for
videos. You know my voice is. Like my daughter on the phone, get this pedophile up. And needless to say, he was a 2-time sex offender, now 3 times in jail. And I said when I got home, what if I just place ads like Chris Hansen's doing on TV? What if I place ads on social media? I was the first one doing it on Facebook. I called myself the ultimate decoy. I put a call to action out there telling everybody of this in your city. And they sure did. And now look around, bro. There's thousands of teams busting pedophiles. I was the first one doing it. God, my voice is so shot. Sorry, bro.
It's all good. But, man, what do you feel has been the biggest misconception people have about the work you've been doing?
Like, do you do it for money or do you do it for fame? I don't do it for either. I do it to save children. Straight up, bro. Straight up. I've never made a dime, not a dollar. Never collected one freaking dollar, bro. And I have a 501c3 nonprofit, and eventually we will start soliciting donations. Now, there's teams out there making 20 and 30 grand a month, but for me, what did it cost to take a cell phone like this and put it into a pedophile's face? Nothing. Don't cost nothing.
No.
So, biggest misconception, bro, is why do you do it? Clout? No, I do it because my daughter was preyed on. I do it because I was I was literally in a foster care for the younger part of my life. My older brother was a victim of sexual abuse in the same room that I was in. So, yeah. I got some reasons why.
My stepbrother was a victim. He was actually a victim. We used to go to Sunday school, and our parents would drop us off at Sunday school. And this particular Sunday, I didn't go. He went alone. And one of the priests took advantage of him.
Man, bro, listen. My father went to prison. I'm going to tell the story on your show, and this is exclusive, bro. My father, when I was like 3 years old, right? My older brother's 6, 3 years older than me. I was 3 years old. I had a biological mother and a father. My father did some dirt. You know, he ran a couple of jewelry stores as an exterminator, got sentenced to prison, and my biological mother was a heroin addict. So when my father went to prison for pinching jewelry stores, my biological mother stripped me and my older brother into a fucking foster care. You know, she didn't want us, she didn't take care of us, whatever the case may be. You know, during that stint, my dad doing 3 to 5 years, I don't even know. I'm in a foster care. My older brother was being molested in the same room that I was in. Thank God I wasn't, but I had to see that. I had to hear that. And, you know, it's why I do this too. It's not just for my daughter. It's for peace of mind, you know. Every scumbag that hurts a child, I'm coming for you. For real, I'm coming for you. Needless to say, though, my boy, you know, I got over it. Years went by. I realized, holy shit. I realized when I was 17, 18 years old, that the lady that I was with was not my biological mother. I'm like, holy shit, I went to get my driver's license, and it said a different name on the top. My dad's like, no, well, that's your stepmother. I was like, fuck. Dude, I went through some trauma, bro. Never knew I had a stepmother till I was 18. Never realized that my brother went through some shit until I had to dream about it, think about it, hear about it from him. And, you know, now to this day, dude, I do what I do because I have a passion in my heart, not just for my own kids, but for your kids. For all kids. Yeah. I am that guy that will take them to the next level. It's not just about walking up with the police either, you know. Yeah. Big shout to my boys, Dads Against Predators, man. Big shout to Dr. Pepper, Jay Carnicone, and Sean Monte.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I stand behind that 100%.
Thank you, bro.
Appreciate that, man. But walk us through what a typical sting operation looks like from start to finish.
So what we do is we place ads on social media, right? You know, it could be any social media outlet. I don't want to name any one and, you know, violate them. It could be whatever one you're thinking of. Let's just say that one. Boom. Make a profile. 14-year-old girl profile. Says 14 years old. Right in the top, boom, cutting class, hanging out. We'll make posts, and then these pedophiles will start messaging us. Oh, you're cutting class? Where are you cutting class from, sweetheart? Do you like older men? I mean, bro, the second I placed an ad on social media, these pedos, they hit us right away. Boom, boom, boom. My boy Jay the Beast, my California connection, who's my partner, man, he's with it, bro. We start compiling the evidence, chatting with them. How's a little girl? Boom, 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 boom. And then we do what's called passing the ball. Now, my voice is shot, man, but if you look me up, you'll see what my female voice is not like tonight, bro. All right, bro? Yo, look at me up on Child Safety Soldiers. You'll see, man, I got 100% success rate. But then we wait for these pedophiles to message us, and then we stay in contact with them. We compile the evidence. We put into like a link, a Google link or whatever. We go and work with the police department. I work with 36 different police departments nationwide, man. And then we set up this thing, and we go bust them, bro. It's more than just a passion. It's actually a skill. You know, you got to really have an emotional roller coaster ability. Like, because it is. Like, I'm on the phone all day long, my boy. Bro, Jay, I'm on the phone all day long with pedophiles, talking to them as a little girl. Talking to them, I say, hey, guys, you want me to cook dinner? Hold on. Hey, I'm talking as a pervert. Yeah, it's fucking crazy, man. It is.
Man.
If you're an artist or in a band that could use some extra exposure, look no further than Underground Nation magazine. They have everything you need to get some extra eyes on your project. Get started on your custom marketing campaign, spanning web, social, and print today. Visit underground-nation.com. That's underground-nation.com for more info. Underground Nation, the #1 trusted source for underground music news.
What do you feel is the hardest part of running these decoy operations? Like legal risk, emotional toll, or the agitation itself?
No, the confrontation is beautiful, man. I'm an expert at that. That's beautiful, bro. That goes nowhere. No, the hardest part of this is the DA in every state, the district attorney, because they don't like groups like us. You know, they call us vigilante groups. They call us vigilantes, which we're not. We're not. Now, I have a great relationship with so many district attorneys. But when you go into a new state or a new city and you bust a pervert, you got to pray that they're going to hold on to the charges. And if they don't, you got to build your own case. It's crazy, bro. It really is. You know, what I'm trying to do, my boy, I'm trying to make sure that child predator hunters start getting the recognition that bounty hunters get. Like a bounty hunter is a recognized bounty hunter. I want to know child predator hunters. Boom, our badge to be recognized. You know what I mean? And we're going, mark my words, we're going to meet. For real.
Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Well, I'm going to make sure that happens. I'm going to do my best to help you make sure
Hell
that
yeah,
happens.
my boy. Yo,
But
man,
I mean,
I'm
how
so
do you
glad-
decide? How do you decide which cases to pursue, and what steps do you take to make sure you're not crossing into entrapment?
Entrapment can only happen if you're a police officer. Only police can entrap. But no, I understand what you're saying. A lot of people are like, well, you know, there's a lot of things. We can't coerce. We can't, like, look, when we place it, they're gone. Condone. I love those guys. God bless. A lot of, more than 80% of them. I don't care how old you are, so, and that's where we build our case. Boom, 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 boom. Look at Corell Naledva out of Santa Cruz, California, bro. My page, Child Safety Soldiers. Look up Corell Naledva. This man brought drugs. He brought, weapons. He brought alcohol, everything. And we busted him over 3.5 months. Bro, it's the perverts, the pedophiles. It's the predators on children that we go for. We don't try to for anybody. Like, there's a lot of teams out there, my boy Jay, there's a lot of teams out there that are like, they'll chat with a guy for like 3 days underage. No, you can't. It's that we give. I'm underage, I'm on this app, I hope you don't mind. Boom. Bro, now we might get like 6 people that say, people that say they do. You know what I mean?
Right, yeah. So you're saying this one bus led to multiple crimes that are being committed by one person, or in his little ring?
That joint, bro, he had drugs, he had alcohol, all kinds of things in the hotel. He's meeting up with a little girl, you know, and then Santa Cruz. Big shout out to Santa Cruz Police Department. By the way, man, I love Santa Cruz, man, for real. You know, big shout out to Ryan Hill, DA. We had a lot of people out there. There's a lot of support, man. You know, but there's a lot of people that like point the finger, like, oh, these guys are just vigilantes. Well, okay, yeah, all right, call me a vigilante. Go ahead. How many people you know I put away? How many people you know my boy Jay the Beast has had?
How many approximately?
Hundreds, bro. Tons.
100?
Bro, I have busted hundreds of pedos, bro. Hundreds. We stopped counting a long time ago. My boy Jay the Beast alone got over 50-something convictions recently. You know what I mean?
Right, that's incredible. But I mean, with so many kids online today, social media, gaming platforms, these chat apps, where do you see the greatest risks are?
You know, that's the craziest thing. So now, the risk is online, no matter what, online. Whether it's gaming, whether it's social media, whether it's just a phone, you know? Right. I'll tell you this. There's a lot of teams out there. My boy, Gordon Flowers, Big Shot, Alex Rosen, Bikers Against Predators, you know, Worldwide Predator Hunters. All of these teams are targeting all this shit. I started something called Toy Demolition state by state. What I'm doing is I'm grabbing every team, okay? Every team in the United States, they're deep and saying, hey, all of us at once, let's target one state at a time, okay? Now imagine, every predator hunting team, Alex Rosen, Predator Poachers, Tommy Fellows, Arizona Predator Prevention, I mean, you name them, Bikers Against Predators. If we all got together and we said, hey, let's just go after New Jersey for 30 days, all of our team, we're going to wipe that state full. We're going to wipe them out of predators. And then, boom, for 30 days, we go at Jersey, and we're busting perverts in Jersey, all our team. And then we go, all right, now let's go to New York. Boom, 30 days. Boom, Then we go over to Florida. You know what I mean? Look at my page, Decoy Demolition, state by state on Facebook. I got like 22 different teams already getting involved. We're going to start doing some shit, you know?
Incredible. Well, when you're coming to Colorado, give me a heads up.
Yo, without a doubt, you better come with me, bro. Yo, you got a front seat ride with me, man.
Let's go. I'll put these guns to work, my man.
I'm telling you, dog. Yo, you don't even need an invite, dog. You're my boy, man. You know, and that, bro, Colorado's pretty bad too. You know,
bro. Yeah, I got the app that shows me the child or the sex predators, whatever. That's what do you call them?
The criminal watch, those the flags, the red flags.
Yeah, the red flags.
Yeah,
what do you call those?
Everywhere, the addresses.
Yeah. So I gotta literally I was literally making a pathway for my kids to walk to school.
Dog, crazy to give out candy on Halloween, and they all tried to. And that's on Halloween. Watch. You're going to see the biggest live ever. Bro, on Halloween, I'm going to sex offenders wearing a mask, and if they're handing out candy, I'm ripping them out of their shit, and they're getting arrested. I promise. Wait till you see, man. On Halloween, you're going to love this stuff. Bro, they all hand out candy, and they're not supposed to. If it's sex offenders on the registered sex offender list, they're not supposed to hand out candy, and 90% of them do. So that's going to be like my little live stream. All right, maybe we'll do it out there by you, bro. Let's do it.
I definitely like that idea for the live stream, and I would love to help out with that, especially out here in my hood. I would love that.
Telling you, these big bastards, you know, they're a dime a dozen, bro.
But tell me, Shane, now that we're kind of talking about the community here, what role do you believe the community should play in spotting and predators?
Man, I'll tell you what, as a community, first and foremost, check your kids' devices. Like, look. Listen, you know, we could do all the whole watch thing and looking out and watching and being aware. But first and foremost, if you have kids, check their devices. You know, it's so hard to just grab your kid's device and be like, oh, see. But look, show your kids my videos. Let them see, like, yo, these predators exist. And I want to just know if anybody's messaging you. Like, yo, honestly, the community comes together by way of, like, yo, awareness, man. Like, show the kids the videos. You know, a lot of people shelter their kids. You know, a lot of my daughter's friends growing up, they're like, they wouldn't curse and shit. And if I said, oh, shit, hey, yeah, what the fuck? My daughter's like, you know, if you shelter your kid from the real world, your kid's going to be hurt from the word fuck. But if you don't shelter your kid and you actually show your kid the real world, your kid's going to be resilient. And that's what you want to do. Make your kids resilient. Check their devices, man. For real, check their devices. Because there's a pedophile on every single app, every gaming central console, every damn, I mean, all around, bro. I'm dead right, man.
Well, bro, what do you think are some warning signs that parents can look for in their children's online behavior?
Isolation, fear. You know, there's something called sextortion, okay? A lot of the pedophiles, what they're doing is they'll get in touch with your child and they'll have pictures sent back and forth, and they'll use AI to make actual sexual graphic images of your child, and then they'll say, I'm going to send this to your friends, blah, blah, blah. I mean, it's really bad, dude. The warning signs are isolation. Isolation is a warning sign. I'm telling you, bro, I busted them all, dude. I busted them all. I speak in schools nationwide, man, about this shit. You know, the one thing that you got to do, talk to your kids, just ask them questions. Like, ask them, be like, yo, listen, are you talking to anybody you don't know? Yeah. If they, like, isolate it, man, you better check their fucking phone. You know?
Dang right.
Kids nowadays are so freaking manipulated by these perverts, dude. That's what we do. We manipulate these perverts. You know what I mean? I use my voice. I can't do it tonight because I'm like stressed out. Whatever the hell's going on. All right, yeah, I can't do it, bro. I'm fucked.
Oh my God, I heard it there for a second.
No, bro, dude, I'm fucked, man. I've been talking to perverts all week, all along, and now like my daughter got sick and I got it, so. Just look it up, man. Child safety shows, bro. You know, as parents, the only thing we could do is be diligent, be vigilant, be diligent, and be the ones who be like, yo, look, this shit exists. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
I was talking to Stone the other day, and Stone was like, bro, I love what you do. I'm like, it's not what I do. It's what we all could do, you know? And I called to action. I'm the first one to hunt child predators on the internet, on Facebook, 8.5 years ago. Every team that you see out there doing it now is come after me. And it's not a bragging thing, it's a pride thing. It's like, holy shit. But that's what I said. Many years ago, I said, yo, look, I called myself the ultimate decoy. I was like, yo, I need an ultimate decoy chapter in every city, in every state. What predators? And they started building teams. And now, fuck, look at him, bro. This guy's way bigger than me. Way bigger than me.
Absolutely. Shane, do you ever feel fear for your own safety or retaliation from people you've exposed?
What it is, man? I guess, that's a good question, bro. No, not from people I'm exposed. No, I never look for retaliation. I don't care about that. Because once they're exposed, they're known. Fear? Oh, you know why? It's all about understanding that these pedophiles are weak-minded individuals. The way I approach them is not like any other team. Look at my videos. I walk up to them and I let them know I'm fucking highly trained and I snap on them. It's not really a fear, man. It's all about being that lion, bro. I shed light on darkness. So yeah, no, there's no fear, no worry about retaliation. You know why? Because I know what I'm capable of. I'm highly trained, bro. Highly trained. I'm a second-degree black belt Korean Kung Do, bro.
Dang, watch out now. Hold on.
Getting old though, man. I'm 46 now, though.
It's all right. We got your back.
I love it.
But if you could change one law or one policy to make kids safer right now, what would
Yes,
it be?
sir. I'll tell you what. Zero tolerance law. Now look, if I drive down the road, my boy, now look, I got a seatbelt on, right? If I'm not wearing it, I drive it and I get pulled over, if you molest a kid, you're gonna get off. You get a year, you get probation. Zero tolerance on any crimes against children. Life in prison. You molest a child, you do life. No parole. That's what's gotta happen. And light on darkness, man. Child Safety Soldiers has always spoken that into the light, man. Yo, if these pieces of shit politicians, I've never voted either, Jay. I'll tell you, I've never voted. Ever. And I never will. But look, if somebody hurts a child, zero tolerance. Just like they have zero tolerance on a seatbelt. If I don't wear this shit, ticket. Point to the ticket, zero tolerance. But if you touch a kid, well, you would do probation, sexual offender probation, and then maybe the next time you touch a kid, you'll be in trouble. Fucking zero tolerance. Zero tolerance on any crimes against children. For real.
Yeah. I'd be 100%.
Thank you, bro.
There should never be a second opportunity.
Hell no. You hurt a kid, man, you're gone. Even beating a kid, abusing a kid, neglecting a kid. Zero tolerance. Our nation's gonna grow. And I'll say it again. Zero tolerance, people. Shane Coyle from Child Safety Soldiers with my boy right here on the Ground Nation. Man, we stand for zero tolerance crimes against children. Do life. You hurt a child, done, man.
Done.
I'm so passionate about that, bro. My bad.
Done. So you're getting me passionate about that. I didn't even know about that. But I'm 100% in agreement with you. You touch my kid, you're done.
Hey, bro, listen, trust me. My kid gets hurt regardless. I'm gonna do life. You know what I mean?
That's true. I would give it all up.
Hell yeah.
It wouldn't even be a thought. It would just.
That's it, bro.
It is. It's it.
Today's day and age in society, man, you got so many pedophiles in office. You got so many sick perverts in government. You got so many bastards. I mean, look at the Epstein.
President. He doesn't want to show that Epstein list.
Yo, let me tell you something, man. Stay aware. All right? Stay aware, folks. I'm not saying stay woke. Stay aware. Stay aware. Because you know what? There's so many people, man. It could be the doctor that your kid sees. It could be the Disneyland worker. I busted Disneyland workers. It could be the police officer, the CPS worker, the judge. I mean, they're everywhere. You got to be, you got to be a parent. You got to be a parent and be ready to take on anything the way I am, the way Child Safety Soldiers, my organization, does. You know, I'm so sick and tired of this fucking world just allowing kids to get hurt. I mean, how many things do you see every other thing? Oh, a sting. 110 people busted. Yo, I bust a predator a day. I used to bust 5 a day. Imagine that the government actually gave a fuck. They don't. You know what? Guys like us, Child Safety Soldiers, Bikers Against Predators, Alex Rosen, Predator Poachers, man, Bikers Against Predators. I mean, fuck, there's so many teams out there, worldwide predator hunters, I mean, that are actually giving a shit. And we're only getting bigger, better, and stronger.
Yeah, and you're recruiting.
Oh, we are recruiting. Hell yeah. Yo, you're coming on a bus with me when I come out there, bro.
Yeah, I already see my name lit up on the
You're
on
locked
the seat.
in, bro. You're locked in.
I got front row.
For real. I got 2 kids, man. I got Gianna and Shane Jr. My kids are they're so like educated when it comes to child predators. Man, my son will be gaming. Like, yo, Dad, I got one. I got to screen him. He'll send it to me to that. Boom. I bust people off my son's gaming. My son, and you've got to educate your kids like that. My daughter, Gianna, all right, and her girlfriend named Marie, she's the vice president of Child Safety Soldiers. She comes on Predator bus with me. Wait till you see the next one. Let me tell you, the next bus, my daughter's going to be the one screaming at the Predator. and he's gonna get arrested. Wait till you see, man, for real.
Say what?
Telling you, bro. Telling you.
Becoming a family business.
Amen, man. Amen. It's a purpose, family purpose. So,
But man, for those parents out there that, you know, like you said earlier, that shout to their kids or whatever, if they had one tool, one app, or one safety strategy, what would you recommend they start with tonight?
number one, first and foremost, there's an app called Life 360. Download it. It'll give you all the internet activity. It'll give you the locations. It'll give you their speed up, slow down history if they're on a school bus. Life 360 on the App Store. It is on both Android and iPhone. But if there's a safety mechanism that I could give you guys, now check this out. A good friend of mine does something called Chihuahua Crazy. Now, this may be the reason why your kid's safe. All right? Now, keep me out, right, Joe? Imagine you go to your neighbor's house, right? And it's the first time you've ever gone to your neighbor's house. They want you to come over for dinner. And you walk in the door and you look down and these two little chihuahuas on the floor, right?
Man.
You're like, oh my God, look at these little chihuahuas. And you reach down. They go nuts. They go, chihuahua anymore? No, fuck no. You're gonna be like this.
Right.
Teach your kids to be chihuahua crazy. If your kid's walking to a bus stop and somebody walks up to them that they don't know and they walk up to your kid and they say, hey, you need to teach the kid to swing like a chihuahua crazy. It's gonna bite your raise so much attention. Chihuahua crazy is the way to go. Teach the kids to be chihuahua crazy, man. For real. It's like a 50% shot that they will not be abducted, that they will not be taken. And I mean that, man. Teach your kids to be chihuahua crazy. You're not going to touch them. So
Nope.
teach your kids to be chihuahua crazy, man. For real.
Even though they're so little and but they're so loud and they got the little sharp teeth.
I'm telling you, man. Yeah. If they don't make noise and they just stand, and yeah, it's a wrap. But if your kid is chihuahua crazy, forget about it. That pervert's going to run. Spring, this is not my dad. Noise, boom. And always get those little Apple AirTags, man. Put them in your kids. Put them in your kid's belt. Whatever you got to do. Just in case. That's my advice, bro.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, thank you for giving us that advice. There's a lot of parents that are uneducated about this stuff,
Yeah.
or they don't even think about this stuff. And I don't know. I really don't know why.
You know what's crazy, bro? Because we all think like, oh man, my kids, it'll never happen to me. It'll never happen to me. Man, I'll tell you what. The more you think it won't happen to you, the closer it's going to happen to you. But if you think like, holy shit, it's going to happen to my kid, then I guarantee you're that parent that's actually giving that fucking awareness to your child, speaking to them, and build the relationship with your parents, man, for real. Build the relationship with your kids and really have that trust, you know? Don't just dive into the phone. Give me your phone. Break privacy and shit, you know? Just literally, I'm sorry, bro. Hold on. Can you hear me?
I hear you.
My bad, bro. My daughter's calling. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Hold on. My bad, homie.
All right, you're good.
Right?
You're good.
Man, sorry, bro.
You're good, man. But Shane, you've
No, my
dedicated
bad, bro.
yourself
My
to
daughter's
protecting
calling.
kids from predators. We admire your work. We 100% stand behind you. Is there anything more that you can provide our audience and listeners tonight?
Absolutely. If any of you have a school that you would like me to speak at, because I do speak at schools nationwide from the heart against the dangers of online social media, alcohol, drugs, the power of recovery, reach out to me. Child Safety Shoulders, man. I would love to speak to your school. I pay my own way. I don't need a dime. I do this from the heart. I would love to speak to your children's school. Because you know what? Sometimes they need somebody that has been through it. Somebody that's actually fought on the front lines of addiction, fought on the front lines of depression. I would love to speak at your children's school. And parents, if you need any help, all right, whatsoever, reach out to me. Shane Coyle, childsafetysoldiers@gmail.com. And my brother, I'm looking forward to busting a predator in your town, man, together with you, man. I mean,
Yeah. Well, I'm looking forward to doing it. I'm looking forward to bringing you out here and riding with you. Let's go.
let's do it, bro. Let's do it.
We're going to clean up shop.
Hell yeah, dog. Real talk, man.
I'm going to take out all these little red flags around my hood. I tell you,
Let's
there's
get
a
it,
lot.
bro. Let's
There's
get
a
it.
lot. There's over 100.
Oh, yeah, bro.
Over
Man,
100 in a
let's
little 5-mile radius that I'm
During
in.
the Halloween break, man, I'm telling you, that's where you're going to see. I want to be live doing it, bro. Let's talk, man. Let's definitely talk, bro.
All right. That's fucking great. I love it.
Guys, man, I love you. Thank you so much, man. I'm sorry my voice is still shot. I didn't really
Good.
do any chuck for what I do, but, you know.
Good. Thank you for taking the break to talk with us, Shane. You have a great
Hell
night, man.
yeah, man. Hey, big shout to my boy Stone, man. God bless.
Yeah, cowboy felon. Yeah.
God bless, my boy. I'll talk to you soon, all right? Ciao.
God bless,
Thank you
homie.
so
Stay
much,
safe
man,
out there.
bro.
You got it. It's been another powerful session on the Underground Nation podcast. A huge thank you to our guest Shane Coyle of Child Safety Soldiers for not just talking the talk, but walking the walk when it comes to protecting our children. Make sure you like, follow, and subscribe to Shane Coyle and Child Safety Soldiers across all platforms to support the mission and stay informed. And don't forget, visit us at underground-nation.com for more powerful conversations, breaking stories, and interviews that matter. Until next time, stay safe, stay aware, and keep rocking with the Underground Nation podcast.
Underground Nation, if tonight's conversation opened your eyes, challenged your thinking, or sparked a fire and you don't let it stop here, like it, share it, follow the movement. Make sure you follow and subscribe to our guest, Shane Coyle, across all social platforms and stay connected to the work he's doing. And most importantly, visit underground-nation.com tonight. Stay tapped in, stay informed, stay involved, because protecting our communities takes awareness and it takes action. This is the Underground Nation podcast with your host, with the ghost, Bounce Ball Boogie. Stay alert, stay united. We out.